I'm not worried about the TikTok ban. This is your pipe date for Sunday, January 12th, 2025. But first, some updates. Take a look around. It's beautiful. I wrote a song called It Doesn't Snow in Virginia Anymore. But this is good. So, updates. I will be releasing a new single on Friday titled A Wall. I have these ridiculous promotional videos featuring Donald Trump. I hope that you find it funny. If you're offended or taken aback by the mention of Donald Trump or his images, I'm not sorry. I mean, I supported RFK and ultimately voted independent. But in this case, the title of the song is A Wall, and I'm always looking for creative ways to promote my music, and I thought this was funny, and I think it's hilarious, so. Anyways, that's the first of 6 singles that are going to be released every 3 weeks up until the end of May. I'm targeting the album release to be at the end of May. Crushing Days is all acoustic, and these are songs written about relationships from my times of dating a couple decades ago, or what I would call crushing days. So follow me on your favorite music streaming platform, and that way you will get to listen anytime I drop a single and the album. So about the TikTok ban, I'm not worried about it, and here's why. I'm on every app where there's eyes for my content, and really the content that I produce on social media, it's not the product of this project. The product are the tracks that I produce, and more specifically the songs I write. And I fully expect that the social media landscape will change and continue to change throughout the duration of this project. And our collective eyes and attention, the overall population of the content consuming world, is somewhat static. So my assumption is that if people aren't going to be on TikTok because it's banned, they're going to go somewhere else. And probably in some sort of evolving medium. Are we all going to continue consuming short form content for the foreseeable future? I mean, that's possible. Maybe this is the pinnacle of creation. But I'm a bit dubious of that. But while all these things change, my craft and the art I create remains consistent. I'm releasing songs that I wrote 20 years ago, and since they're about relationships and it's not about current events, these songs are timeless. And I know there are a lot of folks that are upset about the impending TikTok ban, which, as long as there's money to be made here in the US, I don't think there's any reason to be concerned. But that's a topic for another creator in another video. I don't think I really have anything to add to that conversation. But if you are concerned about the ban, my recommendation would be to focus on your craft. What you do as a creator transcends any app, along with who you are as a person. And if you found an audience and a community on TikTok and are concerned about losing it, I think that's reasonable. It certainly could be disruptive to lose the network that you've built. So what was my point? That community's not going anywhere. And I've learned too that for my own project, if I get bogged down into the details of apps and social media strategy and growing a network, I get less focused on the actual music. And these days, I've been taking that time and energy and putting it back into the music, and I think the results have been good. And then my content does better, ironically. If you're focused on creating the next viral moment, instead of focusing on who you are and what you do, it really doesn't work as well. And I think if you do that, you'll be able to find your audience and your community, regardless of which app it is, or even if it's on an app. What do you think? Pipe out.